Welcome back, everybody. We're currently coasting around in town looking for a fuel truck to refuel that helicopter, and hey, look what we just found. Kinda, we'll just give it a nice little love tap here. Perfect. I'm a professional at these kind of things. Hey, wait a minute. What the hell was that guy doing underneath the fuel truck? Blood for oil, motherfucker. It's mine now. So here's the a hot tip. If you're ever worried about your vehicle running out of fuel, since being in the proximity of a fuel truck fuels you up, just attach it to a tow rope and infinite fuel. Because the fuel truck itself does not need fuel. Also, I'm pretty sure helicopters don't use unleaded, but we'll just ignore that. I don't think tanks do either, but again, we'll just ignore that.
Wait, Vega, driver, get into that vehicle.
So we're definitely going to want to make sure to drop off this fuel truck back at base, so in the future I don't have to go around scavenging, searching towns, hoping that one spawned. But we're all fueled up. Gonna have the guy deliver the truck back to base. Okay, so slight problem. Even though it's quote fixed, it's still damaged. Meaning that as soon as we take off here, it's already starting to turn, and oh boy, this is not. It's cool, guys. It's cool. I've spent hundreds of hours in Microsoft Aircraft Simulator. I'm pretty sure flying a helicopter is just like flying an airplane. I would show off the interior of it, but when we look inside, it beeps, and that's really fucking annoying. So we'll just wait till we get it back to base. Another issue, besides now I'm having to like constantly hold one button to make the helicopter rotate the opposite way of where it wants to rotate, is we're also hemorrhaging fuel. In the top left, you can see it's going down pretty fast, so I gotta hurry up and land this thing. But I don't want to, with it being as out of control as it is, I don't think I can do a clean parking job between those two buildings. Yeah, by the way, this is where I moved the base to from our outpost, because the way reinforcements work is they come from your base to the reinforcement point. So if he was reinforcing the base from that outpost, he probably would have ran into the airport base, so shifts him a little bit closer. There we go, perfect, landed it. Now we just gotta fix it. Now I haven't talked too much about the different mods I use, but I have installed a mod that lets me do that. That just lets me, be able to hike myself up stuff. I'm sorry if it ruins your immersion that a guy in full combat gear can climb a 10-foot concrete wall. But all fixed up now, we can fly it, properly. This is my OCD kicking in. We do get a bunch of parachutes for looting these helicopters. Unfortunately, they're kind of pointless. Maybe I'll find a game to do with them. But let's try garaging this. Nope, we can't. Kind of annoying. You need to have your army skill level up so high to let you maintain certain vehicles. So like right now we were able to store the armed MRAPs, but we can't store helicopters or IFVs or tanks. I tried to deposit our cargo. Unfortunately, we need to get the thing closer. So we're just going to do a quick save, just in case. Now that, we're not having beeping, look at that. Look at all those buttons. Oh my god, look at all that detail. Even we even got things that, like, properly measure, like, how leveled we are to the, up, down, left, or right. A little bit closer. It'll be safer in here anyways, and there we go. Stuck the landing. Perfect. But that's okay, no problem. We got a box here that can, well, still can't deposit shit in it, but there we go, now it's fixed. Just gotta get right back in edge, just a little bit closer. Well, this is a bust, but that's okay, we can just sell it then. 1,000 euros, nice, and it also automatically deposits our stuff in the box. So hey, checking back on the base we captured, look at all these guys here. Yeah, when you capture bases, NATO actually staffs them for you, which is pretty nice. Since they're typically bases that, you know, get attacked often, it's nice to have a full complement of soldiers that you don't have to, you know, keep up on yourself. Also, we can check out their bags, but it'd be kind of rude of us to just steal from them. I mean, they're defending the place for us. They don't even live here. It also refreshes all the static turrets here, which is kind of nice. So, you know, got the heavy machine guns here again. We got that anti-air turret here again. There's a mortar just slightly out of view. So it means you can come in and dismantle the things, you know, steal them for yourself. And then when NATO, it takes like about 10 minutes, I think. When NATO staffs it, the static emplacements come back. So that's always a nice little thing. Sadly, they don't refill the ammo boxes here. Another neat thing too, can't see any of them right now, but NATO also staffs their own vehicles around the bases. Sadly, they lock the vehicles, so we can't take them for ourselves. But it does mean like they got like a tank there, and the base comes under attack. Some of them will run into the tank and, you know, operate it. Unfortunately, what does spawn is kind of random. I think right now it's just a fuel truck that's spawned there instead of something useful like a tank. So one thing we're gonna take our new vehicle on is a clearing of an outpost that's just north of the power plant here. The type of something that's hella annoying is that there it is. When it comes to staffing your bases, like going, you know, staffing them yourself, is that if there's an enemy nearby, I don't know what the distance is, but if the enemy is nearby, it won't let you. It'll say, sorry, there are enemies near this sector. You cannot, you know, recruit. So you gotta go in, run around, find guys, kill them all, and then finally you can try and replenish your garrison. It's something that kind of made me go through with resigning the last playthrough, because in the situation I was in, there's constantly helicopters airdropping guys somewhere nearby. They would kill a few of my garrisons. I would have to run out, try to find all of them, you know, pick through the freaking hills and through the forest, trying to find these few guys. Go, okay, maybe I killed them all, go back to base, try and restock it. You'll say, sorry, there's guys around still. Go all the way back, try and restock, and then by the time I finally do that, another attack happens, and then just a whole new, you know, complement of enemy troops. Also, kind of a dick move. Stravos is getting a money convoy, which is how the enemy like brings cities back into their sphere of influence, and it's right next to the base that they're delivering it from. So we're not doing that. But during a counterattack, they'll shoot down their jet, and funnily enough, this is like a kind of like a bug of some sort. Is that for whatever reason I get the achievement for bailing out of a jet, even though I wasn't the one who bailed out of the jet. Whatever. Also, it seems, I guess that that one anti-air turret facing southwest was a good thing after all, because it was the one who took out the jet. Now just excuse the cut. This is another air attack, not an air attack, counter attack, and I've set up a few extra anti-air defenses around here. Whenever CSAT sends in material, like that helicopter, that wasn't a AAF helicopter, that was CSAT. Whenever we destroy them, we get 2 NATO points, and the enemy loses 2 CSAT points. So it's always a good thing to try and take them out. Honestly, it's kind of funny, because like the whole thing with expansion is if you... Oh shit. Oh shit, 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 oh shit. Oh my god. Rest in peace that useless fuel truck that was tipped on its side. Just direct hit. Jesus Christ. You motherfuckers, you killed one of my men. Now here's going to be another interesting quirk here. So the pilot bailed. You could probably saw like a plume of his chair, whatever it's called when they bail out. And look at that. Apparently, the guy just had all the missiles in his pocket and he just threw them out when he bailed out of his jet. And son of a bitch, they also took out the MRAP. We're down 2 men. Man, that's kind of sad. You're hearing the NATO guys in the background calling for sit reps in, you know, to give a report. Freaking top 10 saddest moments right there. But, you know, a few NATO guys did die.
Dimitiro, get in that
Well, thankfully we've got a very useful truck here that we can use. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that the front 2 tires are popped. So just showing off the AI quirk of we do not answer broken vehicles. But that's okay. That's okay, because I can just pull stuff from the garage here. Now, so we got this box here that, you know, has loot in it. Also, there's a few of our dudes who miraculously survived that bombing. Just, you know, drop our stuff in here. And, oh, hey, there's a dead NATO guy. And look at that equipment he's got. I mean, he's not using it. So, you know, I mean, you know, they're not going to need it anymore. They're dead. So, anyways, we are now going to try and get the nearby airbase. And one bonus to having a base is that we can order land-based NATO support from them, like the armor. Now, air-based NATO support obviously needs either an airport that we have under control, or they come from the carrier to the southwest. But to get land-based NATO support, you have to get a base. There is no other option. So the basic plan of attack here is that I'm going to mortar the shit out of the base, ideally taking out as many. I found like a group of pilots, so I want to take them out with the mortar, so they can't take the vehicles. And ideally, if they don't take the vehicles, that also means NATO won't destroy them when they attack. And yeah, I'm just going to let their tanks do all the hard work, and then we're going to just run in and claim the base for ourselves. Man, that's a lot of green dots. So my plan, basically, besides that one specific area where all the pilots are at, is just to click on whatever clump of men there is and hit the fire button. For whatever stupid ass reason, I keep jumping out of the mortar. If I just stayed in it, I would have gotten the money for killing whoever I managed to kill with the explosions. I mean, sure, it looks nice, but it also is hella foggy, so it's not too impressive. I think you probably saw a little the vehicle I was hoping to get. Here we go. Looks like NATO sent us 3 tanks. Nice. I guess I should explain the mechanics behind that. Depending on, not only does it cost 20 NATO points to use, but depending on how many NATO points you have when you use the support, it determines how much support you get when you use it. So we got 3 now, and I think it was about around 80s when I used this. But if we did it when we had, say, 100, it would send in 4 tanks. And I'm sure, like, if we did it when we had 20, they probably would send 1 tank or just 2 tanks. Also, disregard that squad I have running around. They're ultimately pointless here because the tanks do all the work. The squad I ended up having to hire to keep them, to basically use them as garrisons because of the aforementioned there are enemies nearby you cannot recruit problem. Take a base and I'll just plant them on the base just so, you know, one single AAF guy can't come in and take the base from us, which happened a few times. But here we go, charge. Me and my medic. We're gonna leave the mechanic behind on the mortar just in case we need some extra support.
Costa, disembark.
Roger. Ready.
Nope. And on the word go, already knocked out. But hey, that's what we got the medic for. I don't think I've ever shown it off, so yeah. What is kind of cool is that they do throw a smoke grenade and then run up to patch you up. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the AI throwing smoke grenades every time I manage to shoot them, but it's cool when it happens for us.
Costa, hit the dirt.
Unfortunately, seems the allied tanks. The thing is with the
Requesting
tanks,
support. Samaras. Grid.
I mean, technically they do kind of patrol around the point where you drop them off at, but you can't command them after that point. So you order it, you click here, they will go there, and they kind of drive circles around there, and that's it. You can't like go, okay, now do this or now go here. Kind of annoying, but I guess it would be too overpowered if you could just continuously tell them what to do. Apparently that mortar strike did nothing great. I should have known better than to try and order a mortar strike on indestructible buildings. Again, there's plenty of buildings left, so we just gotta go kind of slow.
Costa, stay low.
I also order the other squad just in case. See ya, you little fucker. Now if only my hands would stop shaking. There we go. Beautiful. Just one single shot. Though I'm pretty sure it's because maybe the splash damage injured him. I see another guy in that window too. Well, I see it now. I clearly didn't see it then. Wait, MRAP. Oh my fucking lord. That was amazing. I am so happy I caught that. Jesus Christ. Just as soon as I thought, man, I am going to fucking die. Just bam, one of the tanks. I'm assuming it's a tank. Just Hail Mary to shot. Took it out.
Half a click northeast.
Oh man, that was pretty much the highlight of this whole video. I don't blame you if you just want to go ahead and exit out now. Now, not too much else has happened, so we're just gonna go ahead and skip ahead because once again, I'm playing way overly cautious. I guess that's what I get for putting all of my bets on the tanks here. But look at that. Several different kinds of trucks. We got like 3 helicopters nearby, and just past the bushes here is a tank. Sadly, it's a NATO tank, and they're locked, so we can't use them. Also, in case you want to try and get like clever, you can't you can't use the tow ropes to drag them, and you also can't garage them or sell them if you try to, you know, bring the base to a vehicle. You're just being very cautious. I'm right here at my goal. Look at that. It may not be a tank, but it's armored. It's gonna rush right to that motherfucker. Hell yeah, we got ourselves an infantry fighting vehicle.
Costa, driver.
3 different kinds of rounds. It has a machine gun, an armor-piercing shell, and an explosive shell. It beyond a driver and the gunner. I believe this one can also hold about 6 people in this passenger seat.
800 meters.
Either
Northeast.
6 or 8. The point is, we got a like flagship, quote unquote, and pretty much at this point, you know, I said with the MRAPs I could pretty much do any side mission without worry. Now it's been made even easier because an MRAP can at least have its tires blown off.
Gunship.
This thing, nah.
102.
Also gunship, that's not good. But that's okay. What's that gunship gonna do? We're in a fucking like light tank.
Ceasefire. Fire.
Oh, I never noticed all those guys to the right, surrendering guys. But yep, just amazing. Oh, holy shit. I guess that I guess I do need to worry about that gunship. I didn't think it was armed. I mean, I guess when he said gunship, I should have figured as much, but that's okay. Now, while I complain about how the AI is bullshit at shooting me, our teammates are pretty bullshit right back. Look at that. It takes a few shots, but bam. Just nothing can stop us besides an actual main battle tank or another IFV. And again, I'm gonna try and not cheese the campaign by just running around with these, because again that'd be boring. But I will just kind of keep them back at base and use them to, as you know, deterrence. Just in case, because you know, while I don't want to cheese attacking, I don't want to exactly be so proud that I end up, you know, losing because I don't use what I got. I mean, it's all fair, really.
Move half a click northeast.
I did the effort of killing the. Oh my God! Look, there's a second one. Man, it is indeed the most wonderful time of the year. I now have 2 of these things. We got 2 armed MRAPs. We got 3 helicopters. If I, you know, didn't just end up selling them all for some money, which is another beautiful thing. Selling the helicopters, selling the spare Zamrak transports here. Got a good chunk of dosh. It'd be nice to show you guys it if the UI didn't consistently bug out on top. But yeah, I'm not gonna just, you know, oh well, I'm not gonna do this and I would rather lose. No, I'm just gonna. It's my ace in the hole. Sweet. They got 4 APCs.
Ready.
Those would be, I believe, the Gorgons, which is something else that can be kind of threatening, I guess.
Samaras. Move
Yeah, we'll
half
just
a
go
click
ahead and.
northeast.
Oh, did you guys just see those? Yep, those troops just they all spawned nearby. That was kind of funny. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop base right here in the airport. Again, probably not the greatest move considering that it will be attacked and Petros could probably get shot, but you know, he's gonna have a full complement of NATO troops defending him. What can go wrong?
700 meters. 45.
And again, there are still more guys just somewhere, swear to God. The freaking AAF are like cockroaches.
700 meters. 700 meters. 45. Attack. Stretch one.
Move right. Okay, let's go.
And we're just gonna cut out me, you know, flying all the helicopters, as well as all these other trucks around back to the flag to sell. Again, though, pretty good chunk of change. Now, here's another counterattack that happened while I was just going around trying to clear out all the fucking enemies nearby. Besides another CSAT helicopter being taken out, I saw some parachutes off in the distance. Go ahead and take those guys out. CSAT troops. They're kind of like an elite unit. They have better equipment than the AAF have.
Samaras, scan the horizon.
Which means more good loot for us, more Kativas,
I'm out.
which is always nice. They also have light machine guns that use the 7.62 round. They also seem to have the only like level 4 helmets that you can find. And for whatever reason, even though it's currently the daytime, they were bringing night vision goggles. Now, during all that, the southeast base we had, the very first base we caught, was captured.
Soldier.
So, you know, we're just going to go ahead and just grab our 2 IFVs and get it back. Hey, sup, guys? We're the rebels. We got armor now.
Soldier, 75 meters. Front. Machine gunners. Sniper, 75 meters. Front.
Man, 75 meters front.
Contact.
Yeah,
Mobile.
this is
Contact.
what I mean when I say I'm not going to try and
Target
cheese it.
neutralized.
Look at that.
Danger.
What's even funnier is just how many of them all surrendered.
He's down.
So we got those 3 right there. And then we also got another 3 guys kind of off, like, behind that porta potty there. Yeah, right around that
Stop.
area.
Solid copy.
6 new recruits for the army, you know, assuming they all actually choose to join us. Another funny thing, besides another Zamrak here, is there was another ammo box full of equipment for us to take. Hey, I'll take it. Now, one more thing, we gotta buy these a loot crate here. So let me just punch in my credit card information on screen real quick. I'm hoping I get something good this time. So, again, going back to the bonuses of NATO support, if we have an airbase, instead of having NATO support come from the carrier, it comes from the airbase now. So we just drop our box right in front of us. I hope we get some good stuff. I saved up 100 NATO points, or close to that at least. Hoping I get maybe that upgrade that when I'm hovering makes me completely invincible, and hopefully I don't get like another shitty emote that I'll never use, because who the hell uses emotes in a shooter game? I don't want to, you know, maybe I can, if the when someone dies, it actually like show the screen for a bit, I can emote in front of their face to rub it in, but typically everyone just mashes M to look at the map. So again, maybe it'll be another crappy skin. You know, I want that one where it makes the doctor, the German doctor, look like a witch with like a, you know, her breasts are all hanging out. But you know, that's like a rare, and I might have to like spend, I don't know, $50 on it. You know, my friend, he got his level up box and he was just given it. Meanwhile, I'm over here spending enough money to feed a you know, a family, and I still haven't gotten it. What's up with that? But no, seriously, the NATO ammo drops are very nice. They're a good way to kind of expand your arsenal to get away from the AAF arsenal. And just look in the background, you can see all the NATO helicopters there now, which is pretty neat. They also kind of do the same thing where if like enemies attack, they'll take off on them and patrol around. So let's take a look. We got some pretty good equipment. Obviously, we get NATO only weapons. We also get a few other nice things, like the 7.62 K-bar, or whatever the name was. I probably completely butchered it. But here's something else, and here's the thing I really wanted from these UAVs. We can, you know, assemble our own little UAV on the ground and, you know, a drone, and we can control it, fly around, find the enemies. They come with thermal vision, so it's easier to find guys. And it'll also, if you go into command mode, it'll also show, you know, the little flags above each unit, so you can kind of use it as like a real-time map. And oh my god, are you fucking joking me? You all saw him run in front of me, right, guys? And fuck the press. Good night, everybody.